So, one of the best things you can do is just strike up a conversation, not as a way to offer advice, but to listen.
Yeah.
And then to validate how somebody's feeling. Because sometimes somebody will be like, oh, my job is awful. And we want to make them feel better. So we say something like, oh, it's not so bad. You have this, this, and this. Or remember how much you get paid. Or it's not as bad as this other guy's job. That's not helpful. We're like minimizing their feelings. You just want to validate it. Like, gosh, that must be really tough to have to feel that way when you wake up every morning. And then to turn it back on them rather than saying, you should just go give your boss a piece of your mind or you should quit that job. Ask them, have you had thoughts about what you could do about this? Maybe they've thought about those things and they just aren't sure what to do. But I'm a firm believer if we just listen to people and validated how they're feeling, they'll make their own conclusions. And as a therapist, it's tough to do sometimes. People come into my
Yeah.
therapy office and I want to be like, okay, you want to get better fast? Here are the 5 things you should do and check
Right.
them off the list. But
Right.
that doesn't work. I can offer ideas and I can prescribe certain things, but then it's up to people to decide what's really going to work for them. We know when people do something because somebody else told them to. I mean, we only do it half-hearted at best because we just want to come back and say, told you that wouldn't work. So it's best when people can come up with their own solutions and we support them. Even if somebody comes up with a solution and you're thinking this probably isn't going to work, that's okay. Maybe it will for them. It might not work for you, but it doesn't mean it won't for them. So be supportive and cheer them on and say, let's see what happens next.